Hi, it's Carolyn with Therapy for the Soul. Welcome back to my channel and to another video. And in today's video, I'm going to do something a little bit different from what I've done before, which is I'm going to be doing an unboxing of a new card deck that I received. And the deck is called the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle. This is what it looks like here. So you can see the plastic is still on it. It really is brand new, just arrived today. And it's by Sullivan, Walden, with the artwork by Sullivan. Okay. And so this is something that has been on my heart to receive for quite some time now. And so I'm really excited to be able to unbox this deck with you. And so the idea of the hero's journey is something that really resonates with me. And I came across just this concept, I would say maybe just a couple of months ago, as I got more familiar with Joseph Campbell's work. And I just find the ascension journey really is, and the twin flame journey, right, together are really this perfect concept of how Joseph Campbell describes the hero's journey. And you can even think of it like the hero's journey we see a lot with heroes in movies and films, and what that process is like, where there normally is something that feels devastating that has happened. And I think for a lot of people in the twin flame journey, and I know for myself, it was when separation happens with your twin flame, right? And it kind of puts you into this dark night of the soul and kind of gives you this awakening, this spiritual awakening. And all of a sudden, it's this new journey that you've been awakened to. And with the hero's journey, it is all about answering that call and then starting this journey into the unknown. Okay, and as you're doing this, as Joseph Campbell, says, you're like following your bliss. You're getting clear on what you're passionate about. And as you're paving your path, and it's not one that others have already paved, because then that would not be your path. You're following this path and trying to get clear on where is it that you're being led, right? And then you get to a point on the path, and you can think of this in kind of movies where there is some sort of hero or heroine, where there's some sort of like dragon to slay at the end, right? And with the hero's journey, it's about slaying your inner dragons, right? Because the dragon is just a projection of what's within you. And that's when we do like the mirror exercise work. Some of you might think of it as like shadow work, but it's really these core beliefs and these core upsets that we're subconsciously holding on to, that we need to look at in order to heal them and give love to these places in our hearts. And then always in these hero movies, the hero returns back home, right, to share his or her experiences. And that's what part of this journey is about too. To be able to share what you've encountered, what you've overcome, what you've healed through, what you're learning. And then the next part of the journey comes up, right? Where you get another wake-up call, but it's not going to be as big as that initial wake-up call is. But yeah, so I'm excited to see just what some of the cards share in this particular deck. And so I'm just going to go ahead and start taking off some of the plastic here. Okay, we have our guidebook here on top. And it has the Follow Your Bliss quote on the back by Joseph Campbell, which says, "Follow your bliss and doors will open for you that you never knew existed. Follow your bliss and the universe will open doors for you where there were only walls." Okay. And as we look through the guidebook, it is a book that is in black and white. It does have just the descriptions of the different cards. It has the name, it has a photo of the card. And it has different messages here, okay? And I'm gonna look here at the beginning. And there's like a story here that's at the beginning. It has different sectors of the hero's journey, where it has the call, then the quests, then the reward, and then the return. Okay. And so we have just different cards that go within those, I guess, different sectors, okay? So it says here that there's 4 cards for each of the 12 stages of the hero's journey, plus 4 major arcana cards. So that's interesting. So we have the first 4 cards are the major arcana. Then we have stage 1, ordinary world. Stage 2, call to adventure. Stage 3, refusal of the call. Stage 4, meeting the mentor. Stage 5, crossing the threshold. Stage 6, belly of the whale. Stage 7, road of trials. Stage 8, supreme ordeal. Stage 9, reward. Stage 10, journey back. Stage 11, resurrection. Stage 12, return with the elixir. There's also on each of the cards, there's a message, and it says each card offers an affirmative thought about an aspect of dreams and the hero's journey. This insight relates to your waking life to help you with your hero's journey in the light of day. And the dream symbol, which is indicated in the section in the guidebook, says the symbol relates to the relevant stage of your hero's journey. The interpretation given is suggestive of what the symbol might represent in a dream. These meanings can help you decipher the card reading as well as your dream imagery, so that's interesting. You can use this deck to explore your dreams by finding the symbols in the Dream Symbols Index at the beginning of the guidebook and allowing the associated cards to stimulate your understanding of what the dream holds for you. And then there's also a mantra that's indicated in the guidebook too for each of the cards. So, with that being said, why don't we dive into the cards? So this is what the deck looks like. It's wrapped here. So we'll just remove this piece. And I always like to get the energy out of the card deck here. That might still be within the card just from like the manufacturing process. So far I'm just noticing the cards, they're like shiny, right? But they're sticking together. So we're gonna have to peel them apart as we go one by one here. So our first card is the call. Honor the whisper of your soul. As you can see, it's beautiful artwork that's on here. Then we have the quest. Plunge boldly into life. The reward. Celebrate your magnificence. And the return. Own your mastery. And these would be the 4 major arcana cards that the guidebook is referring to. And it really is those 4 pieces of the journey. Then we have one with the sun. Be the light. And you can see it's just like very, beautiful artwork that's on here. There's no place like home. Nestle into sweetness. Time for a quantum leap. Prepare for a makeover. Dream sanctuary. Attend to the simple things. You are invited. Suit up, show up, and open up. Attune to the call. Tune in and turn on. Breadcrumbs or bliss. Heed your pleasure principle. Say yes to your higher calling. Be a human exclamation mark. Divine discernment. Step back to find clarity. You can hear me just pulling these cards so you can tell how much they are sticking together here. But they seem, like pretty sturdy cards that, are flexible, but not like too bendy. Next we have where you are is where it's at. Stay still until you are divinely moved. Builds and breaks, saunter slowly. You're in great company. Pull back to propel forward. 10,000 angels. Lean on your circle of supernatural support. Knights of the Round Table. Let their love lift you higher. North Star. Flip your inner light switch. What would your higher self do? You are divinity in blue jeans. Plant seeds of intention. Go, grow, glow. For this you were born. Foster your intention for incarnating in this dimension. Trip the light fantastic. Dance with the universe. The unknown is your friend. Lean in to embrace what's next. Whale of a time. Your charge is to enlarge. Me time. Enjoy your own company. Flip it upside down. Question your beliefs. I don't know if any of these messages are resonating with you so far, just in your experience on your own hero's journey too. Ocean of emotion. Find a safe place to express your true feelings. And then as I get through with showing you all the cards, we'll also pull a card and then read from the guidebook too. Never a crowd on the leading edge. Honor those who honor you. Dream redirection. Redream this situation. Ally in disguise. Discover the hard to find blessing. Make the grade with flying colors. Remember, you signed up for this. Discover your superpower. Access 100% of your mojo. From fear to fuel, stand still and own your power. X marks the spot. See the love in disguise. The thin, thin veil. Let go and let glow. Stop and take in the view. Take stock of the treasures you've earned. You've won the lottery. Make room for wonderments. Oops, these here are really stuck. Okay. How much good can you handle? Explore the upward spiral of grace. Stand up and be recognized. Behold, you are the inspiration you've been looking for. You hold the key to an awakened life. Set yourself free. In the castle of dreams, become altered by the color of your dreams. The magic zone, the exhilaration of discombobulation. Eyes on the prize, trust the guidance of your North Star. Divine drunkenness, surrender to your spiritual revere. Be reborn daily. Let go of the past and breathe in your new incarnation. Celebrate the sacred gap. Give thanks for buffer time. Weird is the new cool. Boldly express your uniqueness. Afterglow, land gracefully. Become the elixir. Let your glow do the heavy lifting. Be the bridge. Expand your consciousness to behold both worlds. And then our last card, which is card 52, so there's 52 cards in this deck, says a splendid torch. Blaze brightly. Okay, so we have the cards all separated here. We've kind of like knocked out any stagnant energy. And then whenever I get a new card deck, I like to kind of like spread the cards out like this and hold it against my heart to just let the energies of my heart infuse into the cards. And then just, you know, say a little prayer. Just asking the divine to really bless these cards, bless the messages, allow the messages to be for the highest good of everybody involved. Thank you. Amen. Okay, and what I will do here is we're gonna have to, I think, put these into some different piles and just start to mix up the piles, and then we'll do a shuffle. Do this, and then let's mix them up one more time so that they're not so much in the same order, right? Okay. Now we will do another shuffle. And we'll see if we can get a card then for the Twin Flame Collective. Let's do one more shuffle this way. Okay, let's see how they shuffle here. Yeah, these seem to shuffle easily. Okay, they're not getting stuck, they're not too slippery. Card for the Twin Flame Collective. They are just kind of like large cards, I will notice that. But they're not too large where they're like really hard to handle either. And so we have two cards that came out, and so I feel like there's two cards that came out for a reason. And so let's see if these two messages, I'm sure will resonate for some of you, and maybe they both will, maybe one of them will resonate more than another, okay? And so the first one we have is stop and take in the view. Take stock of the treasures you've earned. And that's what this one looks like. Right? It's a very beautiful view on this card. to number 37, which added up numerically would give us a 1 in numerology, right? Which is like the start of a new cycle. So it's saying to kind of stop and take in the view to be able to see, I think, what comes next. Take stock of the treasures you've earned. And it's coming to me so far. It's just thinking, yeah, really reflect on how far you've come. Okay. And it really is just noticing this beauty. It looks like people that are up in the card up here, up in the sky. It's a very scenic view. But we'll go on and see what the book says about this card here. So it starts with a poem which says, "Whatever we are waiting for, it will surely come to us, but only when we are ready to receive it with an open and grateful hearts." And the author is Sarah Ban Breathnock. The message is, you might notice you get stuck in strive-drive mode and forget to pause from time to time, look around and take inventory of the blessings and treasures you've learned and earned along the way. Regular stops to take in the view are a must for sustaining steady progress over the long haul. You have accomplished a great deal. But the real test is whether you can accept the blessings that are a result of your hard work. Can you stop and be filled with appreciation for all you've accomplished thus far? It is now time to be showered with blessings, whether you are deep in the valley or on the mountain peak. Revel in the rewards of your journey thus far. Quell your worries about the false notion that a reverie will make you weak, complacent, or an egomaniac. In fact, take heart in knowing that delighting in love and appreciation will give you the strength to journey further, thus multiplying the gifts you can share with others. The dream symbol, and the symbol it's describing here is mountain, okay? And going back to the scenic view, you can see the mountains that are on this card. So if mountains show up in your dreams, this is saying dreams of a mountain or hill represent attitudes towards achievements or challenges. You are learning to face and embrace your challenges so you can stand on the mountaintop and appreciate the new vista before you. If you dream of being at the peak, revel in feeling victorious, powerful, successful, and that you have what it takes to overcome life's ups and downs. And then the mantra says, there is no there, there is only here, here. So this is a beautiful message where it just talks about mountains and hills, being present in the moment, really taking note of how far you've come. Okay, and really, I love that. Take in the view of your transformation. Okay, and then we'll go on to the other card that came out, which says, never a crowd on the leading edge. Honor those who honor you. And here there's like a moon that stands out to me. There definitely is a crowd of people that are there. But these two people up front here, they're quite illuminated. So we'll see what the book says about this. And this is card number 29. We're broken down, that would be an 11. And broken down again, that would be a 2. So this card we have 1 and we have 2. So if we look here, starts with another poem which says, don't you hear it? She asked, and I shook my head no. And then she started a dance, and suddenly there was music everywhere. And it went on for a very long time, and when I finally found words, all I could say was thank you. That's by Brian Andreas. The message is, from time to time along your hero's journey, you will serendipitously encounter fellow travelers with whom there are sparks of resonance. It is always a thrill to discover you are exploring similar areas of fascination and thus uncovering similar revelations within the same parentheses of time. In these moments, allow yourself to be heartened, validated, reassured, and invigorated. You don't need throngs of people standing shoulder to shoulder with you or cheering you on to be infused with strength and inspiration. There is never a crowd on the leading edge. So if you meet only one kindred soul on your path, consider yourself lucky. Nurture your supportive relationships and feel the blessings of these like-minded souls for their belief in you and for the mutual blessings you bring to each other. Gratefully see your own courage, wisdom, and adventurous spirit reflected in them. And the dream symbol is friends. And that makes sense then why there's these two people that are illuminated, right? Almost like where the crowd doesn't even matter. It's all about maybe this divine connection. It makes me think of maybe soul family, some sort of soul connection. But dreams of a friend signify harmony, fidelity, emotional safety, and that you are living in resonance with your soul. When a particular friend appears, the dream is more about processing your relationship with them. A friend that you know or someone being friendly to you in a dream symbolizes supportive and balanced aspects of yourself. Identify the three qualities this person most represents to you and recognize that you are connecting with these aspects of yourself. And the mantra says, "My fellow travelers infuse me with rocket fuel so I can go further than I could on my own." And I guess in terms of the stages, that's also catching my attention here. This card here, the stage is Road of Trials. Okay, which is stage 7. And then the other card that we have is stage 9, which is the reward stage. And so this is, I think it's a pretty neat book that's coming out. Okay. Not a pretty neat book, a pretty neat deck. That's what I'm trying to say as I'm just like looking at the book one more time. Okay, I feel like, yeah, there's just beautiful just information about the hero's journey, about the process, about the meanings of the cards, the dream meanings, right? I think that's really cool, and I really love analyzing dreams and just trying to make sense of what the subconscious and what the divine is communicating through dreams. And of course, wrapping up just with this Joseph Campbell quote again on the back here. Follow your bliss and doors will open for you that you never knew existed. Follow your bliss and the universe will open doors for you where there were only walls. And so if there's something in your heart that you feel passionate about, that you can't stop thinking about, don't give up, okay? You're on your hero's journey. And it's just trusting as you don't give up and you keep persevering on this journey. Any walls that your physical eye sees are going to be moved out of the way, and it's just trusting in that process. And so this is my deck review for the Hero's Journey Dream Oracle, or deck unboxing, really is what it is. And so I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will definitely be using this deck in card readings that I do and in some of the card reading videos that I have here on YouTube. So thanks for watching. And so if you would like a personalized card reading, I do offer those. And I also do twin flame coaching, ascension coaching, and life purpose coaching. And so if you have an interest in working with me one-on-one, you can find more information in the description box down below. So thank you so much, and I'll see you again at the next video.